watching Good Morning San Diego.
Okay, so again, we're talking about Valentine's Day. We want to make sure that you're prepared for the holiday tomorrow.
And today, there's no better way to get prepared than to work out, right?
Today and tomorrow,
Yeah.
yes.
Get
So
in
Mike
shape for it.
Castellucci is pumping iron, I understand, this
Mike,
morning.
what's going on?
Did you see Lady Gaga at the Grammys last night?
Yeah, she was
looked like Hannibal Lecter.
dominatrix, wasn't she?
Well, yeah, it's sort of a Hannibal Lecter type mask, but yeah, that was interesting. I loved what the Foo Fighters said. Did you hear those guys, Alexis?
You said you got to sing from
They
your
said,
heart and your mind?
Exactly. Learn an instrument, sing. It's not about computers. I just love that.
Yeah, but then did you hear he got cut off by like some kind of techno song? When he was still talking, they just cut him off.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
See, computers again.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. I've given, how many Valentine's ideas have I given you guys so far? If you've been watching and listening, and I know you have, we've given some good ones. But this one has got to take the cake, and we're talking about no cake. No decadent dinners, no wine, no chocolates. You're right. We're talking, how about sweating together? A fitness Valentine's Day. We're here at the Coronado Ferry Landing, and look, we have some people right now that will help us out with this. This is fun fitness activity alternatives for Valentine's Day. They just came off of the ferry. Chris Dobrowski, I thought I was going to get it right. Is that, did you say it right? Dobrowski, Castellucci. Nice to see you. With Monumental Fitness and his lovely couple here biking here in Coronado this morning, and we're talking about what do you think? Valentine alternatives instead of decadent dinners and wine and chocolates. You've got something better, right?
I have several recommendations,
Yeah?
as much as I enjoy wine and chocolate.
All right, so here are the recommendations. He makes a pretty good argument, you guys. I'm going to go through some of these. First of all, it's creative, which scores points for the organizer and keeps the relationship fresh, right?
Indeed. Being fresh, being creative, doing things out of the ordinary keep people interested, and we know that changes over time.
Fosters emotional intimacy. Movement lends itself to talking and sharing ideas and connecting.
Quality time.
I've got to ask the couple. You've done this trip before, right? You guys?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, and it's, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, we had a really good time.
All right, so here's they're going to actually, after the next segment with Chris, and they're going to ride over. See, this is one of the activities that you could do. You could start at the ferry landing in San Diego, come over, and then ride over to a very romantic spot, and that's the Hotel Del.
Amongst other places on the island, this place is full of them.
Okay, first of all, give us some ideas about what we can do besides this one.
Well, I really like hiking with friends and partners. Getting outdoors in nature revitalizes the relationships. Hiking, stand-up paddleboarding, another fantastic activity. Rollerblading, even though it's a bit dated. Trying different things, again, keeps it interesting for couples.
Okay, there you go. And we're going to go through some of another part of this list, which he makes a good argument for, instead of just sitting down and having dinner. Fosters emotional intimacy. Did you hear that? Movement lends itself to sharing ideas, connecting, improves physical intimacy through improved confidence and improved physical capabilities. Are you getting where I'm going?
We are on your page.
Are you hearing me?
We gotcha.
I'm feeling real guilty about my big dinner plan for tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, you can run there to the
That's
restaurant.
true.
How's that?
We can do that.
That's right. Okay, so we're going to come back. We're going to have a little more of the list, and then they're going to take off to Coronado, and we're following, or to the Hotel Del, and we're following them.
Yeah, are you going to drive or are you going to walk with them?
No, they're going to bike over. They're biking over.
I know
You.
We're going to follow them in our vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In
I'm
our
sure they can
internal
find
combustion. Yeah.
an extra bicycle if you asked for one. All right. We'll see you.
See ya.
Or tandem. That'd be good.
Looking for that last-minute Valentine's Day plan? Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, it's not dinner and it's not a movie. It's a workout. So Mike Castellucci is the perfect man on that job. Hi, Mike.
What do you think? It's different, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think it's a good alternative. And Chris Dobrowski, I got it right, didn't I? Owner and master trainer of Monumental Results, has, instead of the decadent dinners, the chocolates and so forth, you have a better idea, and that is what?
To get outdoors and connect with your partner in nature.
All right, and you could do it. And most of these, another good part of this is most of these are free.
Indeed, and that's the beauty of our town. With the weather being nice, 365 more or less, unlimited possibilities.
Okay, so one of the, you consider hiking, you consider maybe paddle boarding, and then this, which is taking the ferry, which has just landed, by the way, good timing on our part, in Coronado, and then taking a bike over to a romantic spot, which is the Hotel Del.
Yeah, you can go down to the Hotel Del, a couple of mile bike ride, or for those that are really fitness enthusiasts, you can take it right down to Imperial Beach, some of the most beautiful cycling in the world.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Okay, so we've got our couple here, and by the way, are you going to have chocolates this Valentine's Day?
Maybe one or two.
Okay, well, that's okay because you're biking.
That's right.
Okay, so you've done this before this trip,
We
right?
do. We park over in downtown and ferry over and then ride over to the hotel.
Okay, and you're going to do that for us right now. No motorized vehicles. You're taking. Okay, so we'll go ahead, get your gear on, and head over. It's not too early for this.
No, not at all.
Okay. There you go. See, but see, scoring points. That's the whole point of this. All right, get it on, and we'll next time you see us, we'll be at the Hotel Del, and then we'll ask how the ride was. But a couple more of these, inexpensive if not free. Stress relief. Aerobic activity produces a natural and potent antidepressant effect, positive hormonal response.
Yeah, my good friend Dr. Michael Mentel, who's a senior advisor for the American Council on Exercise, suggests that not exercising is like taking a depressant. So getting outdoors, stimulating that hormonal response, and having some fun is just the best thing you can do for your body.
All right, go stimulate, and we'll see you back at the Hotel Del. We'll meet them next. Look at this beautiful morning. The rain has not come yet. In fact, it's beautiful. Carrie, we'll send it over to you.
So, Mike, now that you've worked out, where are you?
Well, we're at the most romantic spot on earth, the Hotel Del. Yeah, that's right. If you've been following us all morning, this is what we've been doing. We've been giving you ideas about Valentine's Day and alternatives from the decadent dinners, the chocolates, and the wine, and maybe doing something physical. And look, there are participants right here. They started over at the ferry landing in Coronado and biked their way over to the Hotel Del. And it's Chris Dobrowzelski and his company. He's the owner and master trainer of Monumental Results, and he thinks that we should all be doing something kind of physical for Valentine's Day, right?
It just adds something to it, Mike. As opposed to the ordinary events, it adds a little spice to things.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how was the ride?
It was really nice.
Yeah, it was good until you stopped, and now it got cold, right?
It was a little brisk.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you've done this ride before,
We
right?
have. We've done it several times.
So what are you guys going to do for Valentine's Day?
Probably cook a dinner at home. Really nice, intimate dinner. It's kind of a challenge to get out with, you know, the restaurants being as busy as they are.
Well, that's true. That's true. Well, a nice dinner at home, nutritionally right is a good way to do it.
Well, there's a time for everything, but making health-conscious decisions, you don't have to cut on flavor, that's for sure.
So Chris's whole point is to get out. Most of these things are free. You're thinking about doing things like the thing that we did, or paddle boarding, or hiking?
Yeah, hiking, for example, Cowles Mountain, a fantastic place to take a date. You can walk up the backside, which not a lot of people know about, pack a little picnic, maybe some dark chocolate, enjoy the view from the top.
Chris has got some good arguments. Look at this one, right? It's sensual to see your partner move. Hiking, riding, paddleboarding, snorkeling, because that includes bathing suits, yoga, pants.
Yeah, bike shorts.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's a good idea. And are people taking you up on the offer?
Indeed. You know, Noelle, I've been working with her for 14 years, and if we weren't here together, there's a pretty good chance these guys would be doing something like this.
You know what I feel? This is perfect also for somebody who doesn't have a sweetheart. And that's perfectly okay on Valentine's Day to do something alone.
I'm glad you spoke to that, Mike, because just the fact that you don't have a date on Valentine's doesn't mean that you can't do something creative and unique that sort of builds you up on the inside and arms you with information and possibilities when your future changes.
I love that. Okay, there you have it. From the beautiful and romantic spot along the sea, we'll send it back to you. Another idea for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're wearing me out. Man, that's a lot to do.
I would like to know what you personally are doing, Mike.
Just giving you all alternatives on Valentine's Day.
He didn't answer that.
Yeah, I know. I think you all need to report back to me. No, actually, your wives need to report back to me on Wednesday. How's that for a
Yeah,
segment?
I'm willing to do that.
That sounds pretty good. I like that.
Okay, cool. It's going to happen then. Thank
All
you.
right.